Why are you looking at me like that? She's so judgy.
I am not.
You are the one that I would like.
In my head, you're judging me.
Well, get your head right.
This bitch. Jade's eyes. She's like, I'm just gonna keep singing.
You're the one that I want. You are the one for.
Mummy, are you my mummy? Mummy. Mummy.
That's such a good fucking episode.
Are you my mummy?
Are you my mummy?
So creepy, bro.
It's one of my favorite episodes.
It is one of my favorites too, but it always gave me the creepy creeps.
For those who don't know, it's from Doctor Who.
Dr. Daddy.
Have you seen like clips of the new season?
No, I am not on board with any of the new stuff.
I've been so like I haven't watched since Matt Smith left.
I don't know their names.
Okay, well, the 12th Doctor or 11th Doctor.
Don't know their numbers. I know bald guy
Not
with
that
the big
one.
nose, who is
Not
my
that
favorite.
One. That's my favorite too.
And then pretty hair boy.
Yeah, that's Matt Smith.
Okay.
So I haven't watched since him. So
Okay.
since him, it's been Peter Capaldi. This red-haired girl. I always forget her name. And then I forgot the new guy, but he just played on Heartstoppers. It's on Netflix, and it's like a queer love funny comedy show. People have told me to watch it, and I haven't watched it yet, but he seems like he's doing really good.
I can't finish a
But
movie.
one of my favorite drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race is on it, and she plays a villain named Maestro. And I saw clips from it, and it looks so fucking hilarious. And now I think I need to catch up because it looks really good.
I just started watching Bridgerton. Because I've seen all the TikToks, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. Oh
and
my
I
God.
love her.
Which one? Penelope?
Whatever. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
Because I know her from Dairy Girls.
Dairy Girls, Nicola. Don't remember her last name, but I know her name is Nicola, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, love
My
her.
favorite restaurant's name is Dana Cola,
Dana Cola.
Where is it?
Portland.
I'll take you there.
Let's go.
I can't drive, though. We got Uber.
Jade's shedding all over my house. Oh my God.
It's okay, I'll clean
It's
it.
like going bald. Don't worry.
It's okay, I'll
You're
clean it
going
soon.
through it. Jade is going through it today.
I have
What is all this?
Exactly.
Oh my God, girl. Are you going bald?
Yum.
I don't
Fuck.
want that.
I don't like that.
No,
Should
I
we
said
get
I don't
her?
want it.
Should we get her like what's the hair replacement surgery?
Implants.
You want
Hair
plugs?
transplant?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want that?
No.
Dude, that looks rough. Have you seen people when they
I
get
think I'm gonna get extensions though and put them in myself. Like
Yeah, you
The
should do
bead
tape.
ones.
Oh, the beads?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just make sure it looks good.
why would it look bad?
Sometimes it doesn't look very good when people get extensions and do them themselves.
If it looks
I'll be
bad, I'll
honest.
take it out.
I'll let you know. If it looks bad, and I
Dev's
can
like,
see
I'll
them.
be fucking
Have
honest.
you
have a
heard of the
problem.
beat-ins though?
beaten. No,
Yeah, because the tape-in ones are the ones that are easier to see.
and the clip in.
Well,
Mhm.
clip-in obviously.
Yeah.
But my head is too small for clip-ins. So
The thing is, when I got them, no
Kaylee found that out.
Yeah.
no one told me.
She's got a
one
small
told me mine
head.
looked
She
bad.
doesn't
I have a
have a
really
lot
small
of
head.
hair.
And my hair is like not thick enough to
You
cover
do
them.
have a really small fucking head, bro.
She does. I found that
I
out because they
think
were
I
like,
could
you
s-
need to put one big one here, two
What
here,
size
and then
helmet do you
two
wear,
small ones here.
baby?
You want to know
Helmet?
what's really funny about what size helmet do you wear? When I was in Hawaii, we went ziplining.
Oh no.
And they gave us all like adult helmets, and there was one kid in our group. They gave her a kid helmet, and he's like, "Okay, tighten your helmets down," and like he's just fucking with me because he like my helmet's way too big, and he's
Oh,
just
no.
fucking with me. And it looks like, and it's like all the way tightened, and the guy comes over and he's like, "Here, let me try something," and he like takes it off and he like adjusts like an inner one to
Yes.
make it tighter. He puts it on, and then he starts doing the thing, and he's like, "I'll be right back," and he brought me a fucking kid's helmet.
Yeah.
You really how small? It's like
It's pretty small.
5 inches.
It's pretty small. Pretty small head.
You have a 5-inch head. I think her head is bigger than 5 inch.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
Oh,
dude.
she's talking about length. I'm talking about around.
7 inches.
Yours is probably only that long too.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not
like
talking
that.
about the
You
length
need to
of
do
my
the
head. I'm talking
circumference.
about the circumference of my head.
Duke said yeah. Hello. Sorry,
Duke's
Phoebes.
freaked out.
Yeah,
Had to
I'm
rat
talking
you
about
out.
the circumference of my head, not the length. of my head.
Not the length of your. You don't have a long face.
I have a long
Why
face.
the long
I have a long
face?
forehead. I got
No,
a
you
5
don't.
head.
No, you don't.
I really do have a 5 head.
She does have a pretty big
I have a
forehead.
5 head.
Her hairline just kind of goes a little high. Her whole fingers. That's not funny.
Would I have a 3 head?
Yeah. No.
Maybe like a 4 head?
I have
I have
a
a 4 head.
You think I have a 4 head?
Yeah.
5 head?
We have a little extra, but probably not
Yeah.
as much as me.
I
No.
think you have a 3 head.
Honestly, you know what's really
Crazy?
me?
3.
No.
Well, because doesn't it start at the eyebrow?
Yeah, and there's so much room.
Go up a little. Okay, you're a 4. You're a 4.
Ow, that hurt. Did you hear
You
that?
just smacked the fuck
I
out of
hope you-
yourself.
I
Na na
hope you
na
can hear it
na
in the
na
microphone.
na na
I
na
smacked the
na na
fuck out of myself. Phoebe,
na na na.
why?
If I was a rich girl,
Na na na.
say
I
I
have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl.
Phoebe.
Oh, so cute though.
Okay, but it's like literally shaking the camera.
No, she got so scared.
Yeah, because she's Billy being a bit. Willie being a bitch.
I do not like the trend on TikTok right now where people are
What?
talking in that like voice.
would you like to?
Would you like to
that voice you just did. Like, oh guys, I really like this.
Who the fuck is doing that, Jail?
It's coming
Jail.
across my shit. And I'm just like, ugh.
Okay,
I had a really good time with you guys.
and I'm Jade, and this is functional.
I really want to be in my bed right now.
I'm Kaylee.
I'm Dev.
And I'm Jade,
And
this is Functional Chaos.
Dev's a one-woman show. Devin, are you afraid of not being an individual?
No.
Do you fear? Do you
Being put
fear
in a box.
following a leader?
Yeah.
Do you fear?
I have what is that thing where you have like issues with being told what to do?
I don't know what it's called, but obviously
It's-
questions of authority and like,
Yeah. It's like an autistic trait
mm,
where you have issues with anyway.
being told what to do.
I am not diagnosed, so I'm just anyway. Okay, so
Although self-diagnosis, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I don't, but I also don't want anyone in the world like thinking
I mean, if you're
I'm
using
trying
it,
to steal their thunder or something.
well, here's the thing: is if
why
you're
do
trying to, if you're trying to, use, what? Go ahead.
Shut up, Kaylee.
I don't know. I just think that it's stupid that they think that I'm gonna steal their thunder. Because why would that
I
matter?
mean, I think that self-diagnosing is kind of a problem.
Yeah.
I think it's only a problem if you're trying to use your self-diagnosis to gain things.
Yeah.
Because if that, I mean, so self-diagnosis, the reason I don't think there's anything wrong with it is because in a world where there's literally no help with healthcare, especially mental health, I don't know what she's doing. It's hard to get that diagnosis when you're just trying to understand why you do the things that you do, and you're trying to understand your own brain and like why you have difficulties here or why you succeed in here and you can't do this. I think it's really a good way to understand yourself and how to like navigate the world. But if you're trying to use it to like gain something for like disability or something like that without a medical doctor's like backing you up, that's where it can get no.
And it's also illegal.
And very illegal,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I think it's a problem because you like convince yourself that you're something, and then if anyone tries to tell you, oh, maybe it's not that, it's this, or even if a
Yeah.
doctor tries to tell you that, you're like, no,
yeah.
I have this.
But I also think
And I
doctors
think that's a big problem.
miss it a lot.
They
and
might
goes
miss it,
undiagnosed.
But I think that self-diagnosis can almost hurt you more than it can
yeah,
help you.
it definitely can. You can take some stuff and run with it, and then you're down this rabbit hole that you didn't really need to go down.
Yeah.
I get both of it. Also, Phoebe, what is this rare occasion that you
She
were...
did this last week,
Yeah, she was
too.
on the podcast last week.
Really?
Yeah.
I totally watched it.
No, you didn't.
You can't watch it, can you?
Yeah, it's was up on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally watched it.
No, you didn't. You've
I
watched
know.
the clips, I know, though.
Yeah.
All three, I think... Oh, no. I've released 3 clips as of the recording right now, and 2 of them are about Duke. So...
Yeah.
He,
Hi,
like,
Fibinin.
really tried to steal the show last week.
He's a good boy.
He's a dog. Do you guys want your icebreaker?
No.
Yeah.
You don't want your icebreaker? Too bad. Too
She's
bad.
already broken.
Huh?
She's already broken. That was... Okay. Now
Why
I
are you
am.
so violent?
Well, we know why. Anyway.
I'm not that violent.
Moving
She
on.
literally just went to punch her in the face.
Yeah, but like it was like a little...
Oh.
But you could leave a mark with that little rock you have on your finger.
I love marks. Okay.
You want me to leave one?
Kinda.
Uh,
Give me something to remember you by.
did you guys, when you were younger, did your friends, like, you tried to, like, leave your bite
No.
mark on them, and you, like, tried to see who could leave it the deepest?
Maybe.
I did, and I love doing it
I know
because
we
when
pinched each other. We did this game.
yeah,
Where you like make rows of a garden and then you plant the seeds. And you fucking pinch as hard as you
Okay.
fucking can.
I said yeah, but that is not.
Okay.
No.
Well, we just found games to hurt each other.
Oh, what was the thing I said? Because I definitely forgot
Bite
it.
marks.
Okay, I liked doing it because my bite marks would leave behind my retainer imprint. And so there was like my bite mark, and there was always this like little line underneath
Bruh.
my teeth that was my retainer.
That's cute, actually. I think that would be cute. My teeth are so crooked, you would know. Like, that is crazy. That is nuts.
So if like dental records,
She did not like that, guys.
I don't like being bit hard.
I love being bit so much.
I'm fine with being bit, but not like leave a
so
mark.
I used to really
Leave a
like
mark.
it. Now I'm only into being bruised. I don't really like being bit because they
don't want to be.
they kind of bite too hard, and then it's like you gotta find that happy medium where it's like hot, and if you bite too hard, it's not as hot. So gentle teeth using,
Yeah.
but you can bruise the fuck out of me in other ways. But also I don't get any of that. So
I don't get the bruising, but that's okay because
should
you
probably
don't
take
get the
that
bite.
out.
I like am totally okay if you leave a mark.
I love my boyfriend, but he's very vanilla.
There's literally a reason why I have bite me on my ass.
Is there a flavor that's like more vanilla than vanilla? Maybe like vanilla bean.
It's just frozen cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's my partner.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So like more vanilla than vanilla.
Yeah, like I'll be like, hit me, and it's
So like ice,
like there will be no
like
injury.
shave ice with like no syrup.
Yeah. I'm like, hold a gun to my head. No, I can't do that.
Why would you put a gun to your head?
Put the gun in my mouth while you're inside of me, type of vibes.
That's
No?
what you want.
Is it loaded? I don't know.
Ooh,
Should we
mysterious.
find out?
That's fucking horrifying.
Absolutely fucking unhinged.
I would
Devin.
do it.
Like, go for a choke me, but not a point a gun at me.
she's like, I don't know, I like a little bit of like a bruise or you know,
Smack me
maybe
in the
smack
face.
me a little, put
Pistol
a
whip
gun in my
me.
fucking mouth, and then tell me you're gonna
me,
pull,
daddy.
tell me you're gonna pull the trigger if I don't call you daddy.
I'm wet.
This is why you should write a book. Because I really think that there's a market for that.
That's horrifying. That's like knife play. Like that shit.
I like it.
That terrifies
You could cut me with a knife.
Oh my god.
See, that terrifies
And
the
then
fuck out of me.
you're just like fucking and there's blood. That's all.
No.
Maybe like just a gentle, like
Because-
seductive, like really soft, like cut.
No.
And then he just like licks it. That's
Blood
not
is
hot.
only slick for like a second.
Okay, but like a
And then it's like
gentle-
rough.
like it doesn't bleed very much. Like it's just like a little soft, like and then he goes.
No.
That doesn't
I
turn
think
you on.
that's
Not at
only
all.
hot to you in this
Okay.
room right
Not
now.
at all.
Okay.
Like
I've
I like
never
being
done
hit.
it.
I
so
like
I-
being choked.
done
Well,
it,
here's my
But
thing.
I
There's
don't
a lot
like
of things
being
that
within an inch of my life.
there's a lot of things in my head that I think might be hot, but then if it happened, maybe I wouldn't.
Okay, Jade, what you just said, but you want to be choked?
Yeah. But like not
I
like
love
within an inch of
choking.
my life.
Okay, see, here's the thing: is
It's just
if Alex,
Not even like really, you don't really even have to squeeze, but if you just put your hand there, there's something about it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like that, but I like the squeeze.
The
too.
squeeze is nice.
I don't know if it's like a PTSD thing or like what it is, but like if somebody, even if my clothes, like just are too much on my neck, someone touches my neck too much, I will feel like I'm being strangled.
What if
I
they
like-
bite it?
Bite is fine.
I like borderline passing
I
out.
literally have passed out during that.
See, that is psychotic to me. And she's like, I don't want to be an inch of my life.
I
She's
don't
like,
want a gun.
I just kind of want to.
I don't want a knife.
I just kind of want to be almost pass out.
Yeah. Almost.
Okay, but here's the thing: is you pass out,
then you wake up-
and then you're not conscious, and they could still.
They do.
Yeah, it's called consent.
I've
can't.
consented to it.
I can't.
Then you wake up and there's a dick in you, and you're like, woohoo!
No, that's worse.
A familiar dick, not a strange dick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think it's just too much PTSD for me.
That's valid. That's valid.
But I love it for you guys.
It's like, what's going on? Oh.
I,
All right.
yeah.
And, but no, we got weird.
Yeah, that was like such a like side road.
I
Holy
still
fuck.
love my partner, even though they're vanilla. And we have very good sex. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I just want to throw that out there. I'm not like shaming. Vanilla's fine. Like you can be with a vanilla person and be not vanilla, and you can be with a not vanilla person and be vanilla. Like it's fine as long as you guys communicate what your
Yeah.
boundaries are and respect them.
Period.
So just because I'm into weird shit doesn't mean that we don't have good sex.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you guys are like really attacking me right now. I'm just fucking with you.
okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so thanks for coming.
Also, Jade, are you okay? That
Double
sounded
meaning.
really painful.
The burp?
Yes.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
She
she
doesn't
burped.
even remember it.
I
She
didn't hear
burped
it.
and it sounded painful.
Phoebe, what in the Phoebes are you Phoebin?
Anyways, what the fuck is the icebreaker, Kaylee?
Icebreaker. I couldn't think of
Wait,
a.
hold on, everybody.
We haven't done that in a while. That's
I know.
cute.
A little bit of OG,
The OG
OG.
pod.
OGFC.
Pod tea.
no.
Okay, I just couldn't think of a question, so I thought we could do. But I was looking through.
We could do butt.
Sorry, we could do but.
Spit on me.
Did I? Oh,
You did. I'm
She
sorry.
goes-
I was looking at Kaylee like, how the fuck would you have, bro?
I actually am like so. I never want to spit. People so that like terrifies me. So it's like,
Anyways,
did
what
I-
the fuck is the icebreaker?
I was looking at our YouTube comments and someone said, please, more word association on like a. I don't even remember which episode. Oh, it was our 1 year anniversary episode last year in September. So I thought we could do word
Damn it.
association.
There's a lot of moving going on.
I'm sticking my feet under her thighs. They're really cold.
What is your fucking face right now?
I don't know. I'm overstimulated. This is uncomfortable.
Just channel
Ugh.
Megan.
Anyways,
Anyways,
word association.
wording
Pickles.
motion.
Okay, wait. Should we go with who's going to who?
Me.
Okay, but who are you going to?
Wouldn't you both do it?
No.
No?
We did, well, okay, last time we did it in a circle.
Throw that ass in a circle.
I feel like we should try to get the same word as the other person.
That's a different one. Do you want to play that one instead?
I just meant like it'd be funny if I was like pickles and you were both like, go!
Girl, with me?
We make it the same, like both.
Okay.
We do word association, but also we're both going and we're trying to get the same thing.
Okay. So Jade will say
That's
something.
fun.
Dev and I will try and say the same thing. Are you going to say? Okay. Okay. Do you guys got that?
Do you got it? Well, if you
They'll
don't,
figure it out.
you'll figure the fuck out.
Broccoli.
Terrible.
Oh no.
I
Not a
love
word.
Try
broccoli.
again.
I love broccoli.
Squirrel.
Terrace.
This is hard. I don't like this. I'm nervous.
Just throw out a word that
Okay.
you hear.
Crown.
Says.
Crown?
Yeah.
Girl, I can't play. I don't have it.
Okay, so we have to
I
go
don't
on
have it
let's
like
just do
this.
it in a circle then.
Okay.
I'm getting freaked out. This is too hard. I'm sweating.
Haley's over here literally going,
I'm so
And I'm just
fucking bad at
freezing.
this.
I'm just like a
I'm
wall.
so bad at this stuff.
I'm moister.
I literally embarrass myself. Okay, me,
Yeah.
Jade, Dev.
Yeah.
And then Dev to me.
Okay.
Seesaw.
Peach.
Oh no. I can't go off of her word.
No, you go off of
my
Jade's word.
Peach.
I know I can't go off of that.
Why?
She should do a new word for me.
No.
No, that's not
Then
how
it's so fast paced.
that's how it worked. That's how we played it last time.
Okay.
Peach.
Pie.
Seis.
Siete.
Ocho.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna do serious this time. Tiger.
Basketball.
King.
Sing.
World.
Wide.
Me.
She said it so for sure. Me.
You. Us.
We. Glasses.
What?
Cheese.
It wasn't your turn.
I said what?
She said
That
what?
was my word.
That's
What
not a
is
word.
Is what not a word?
That should not count though.
This bitch says what's not a
Okay,
word.
in this game, what is a word? Like seriously?
I mean, that was my reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so I don't even know what the last word was.
So you just start.
Principal.
Knee.
Syringe.
Needle.
My.
Book.
Mark.
Tea.
Jasmine.
Delicious.
Mean.
Nice.
What the fuck? Mean.
You're mean again.
Oh, she
I
said,
said
mean.
nice.
I thought she said median.
She said mean.
Honestly, I don't know what I said.
Okay. Yellow.
Me.
That wasn't a word.
Okay. Stairs.
Trash.
Kaylee. No. I was going off of stairs, not trash.
She went. She went.
See, that's how that's how long it takes me to load.
No, did you see what she
Because you said trash and I said Kaylee. but I was going off of stairs.
so mean.
Because you can't go
She
down
said trash and you thought of Kaylee?
No.
She's going off the stairs.
I was going off of stairs because you can't go downstairs, so then it made me think of Kaylee. So I'm lagging. I'm like, I'm doing your
like
word.
a word behind.
New word.
Okay.
Potato.
Ice cream.
Taste.
Bowl.
Delicious.
Knee.
I said delicious already. Drugs.
Mm.
Mm.
Tie.
Tide.
Pod.
Pot.
Marijuana.
Drugs.
Turd.
Flower.
Beautiful.
Me.
You?
Yes.
No.
Oh my god, should we do the thing where we make a sentence and we do the whole
I'm
alphabet?
so bad. Oh my god, that whole alphabet?
Yeah.
So your word
No,
is
I know.
A, yours is B,
Yeah.
C, D, E.
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Brain can't.
Alligator.
Meat.
Mars.
Jupiter.
Stupider.
T.
Jasmine.
Delicious.
Hot.
Spicy.
Was it your turn?
Spicy.
Hot.
Cold.
We're done. Because she keeps going.
Okay.
My brain is like
this
okay,
one
here's
is
what
for
happens.
Kaylee.
Here's what happens. Someone says a word and then I just let the word come out, and my brain is like a quarter of a second behind my face. So a word comes out, but I don't know what word it is yet.
I'm gonna close my eyes and then
Yeah,
rapid
let's
fire.
close our eyes. All three of us. Ready? Okay. I'm gonna start. Blanket.
Cold.
Warm.
Teased.
That's not a word.
Teased.
A.
B.
Mar.
C.
Marceline.
Taste.
Fruity.
Tootie.
My.
Your.
What the fuck? Me.
Tartle.
Turtle. Slow. Laughter.
Pizza.
Pepperoni.
I love pizza. Cheese.
Haste.
Fruity.
I have to pee. You're making me laugh.
Shit.
God damn it.
Fuck.
I have to open my eyes. This is crazy. The fuck.
Are you okay?
It was the way you said fuck that made me laugh cough. When I laugh too hard, I start coughing.
Turtle. She said turtle.
Oh. Again, I didn't know.
She said pizza. She said pizza.
I didn't even understand that. So then you said pepperoni, and I was like, what?
I didn't know what word I was saying until it came out.
Okay, this is over for me. You just hit your
Where
head.
are you going? Where
Did
are
you
you
ever
going?
hit start on the camera, BT Dubs?
Oh my god, do you want to jag?
I don't want to, but yeah, I will.
If she didn't.
What if I didn't? I think I did.
She didn't. The podcast is canceled.
Hello, we're back. Live on the air with Functional Josh. Josh.
Functional titties.
Yeah.
I think I did better at word association this time.
You did, but you didn't do good. So, you got like a D.
Do you think I redeemed myself at all?
No.
You got like a D.
Okay, not failing.
Not
D's
passing.
get degrees.
Dumb.
Sometimes it depends on the
If
degree.
they have an A and other stuff.
Associates for sure.
Okay. So the letter this week was K, I believe.
For Kaylee.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about Kaylee.
No, please never talk about me. Never
it was
perceive
my
me.
topic, and you two losers wanted me to do Kendrick Lamar, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Well, that's because of all the fucking juice that's going around with Drake.
I know,
and
but I
him,
really couldn't find like the answers to what I wanted to know. So I was like,
Gotcha. Fair.
Yeah.
fuck you, bitches.
So what'd you pick?
Well, first I have an icebreaker, but you wanted to do an icebreaker, so. Anyways, who's your favorite serial killer?
Okay, Edmund Kemper.
What did he do?
He killed a bunch of prostitutes and then he beheaded his mom and fucked her head.
Ew.
Oh, John Wayne Gacy.
What did he do?
No, that's who you're talking
No,
about.
I'm talking about Edmund Kemper.
Oh.
John Wayne Gacy raped little boys.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the clown, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Edmund Kemper also was like very familiar with all the law enforcement in town, and they did not suspect him at all, and he was like one of the smartest serial killers, and he literally turned himself in, like they couldn't solve it, and he was just like, well,
I'm done.
it's me. And literally
What
the cops
the
were like,
fuck?
what the fuck? Like, you're our friend. It's not you. Like, you're fucking joking. And he was like, nope, it's
No.
me. It's been me. This whole time you've been buddy with me. And it was me. And I think that's just such a fucking badass
Bro,
move. Like, crazy. Like,
creepy.
I don't want to say badass because he's a serial killer, but also he's like what they based a lot of the research of serial killers on.
Yeah.
Because he offered so much information. They did like interviews with him and stuff.
Wow.
There's a show that I can't remember what it's called on Netflix.
Mindhunter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That touches on it a little bit, but like he's basically like the OG model for a serial killer.
Wow. I did not know. That's
And he was one that
crazy.
just like just wanted to, so he just did it.
What the
There was no
fuck?
like real. I think he had a bad relationship with his mom, obviously, but
Obviously.
and I'm like 99% sure he fucked her head.
Yeah. I know I heard about that.
Okay, I hope I'm not lying, but
I don't know.
that'd be a weird thing to lie about.
Yeah. That would be a really weird thing to lie about.
Yeah.
My favorite serial killer, I don't know his name.
Why was he your favorite then?
Well, because I know the story of it. It's a old guy, and basically they base the not the Shining,
The
the
Saw movies.
no, not the Saw movies,
Oh.
the like Hannibal Lecter and
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. They basically based Silence of the Lambs and basically like slaughter
I know who you're
psychological type
talking about.
horror
He,
off
like,
of him.
He like built a body out of their skin.
He built a
was his
bodysuit out of their skin. He would go and kill people. I think a lot of the time they were like, people on the run or like people walking across state lines and shit like that.
But
And he
he
made
would-
like furniture out of their bones. He
Yeah.
made
And he would kill them for like specific parts too.
Yeah.
So like if he really liked their
eyes.
face,
Yeah.
like their skin on their face, he would kill them so that he could use the skin on their face for his skin suit because he was
wanted
like
to
the
be a
beginning.
woman.
He wanted to be a beautiful woman.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember his fucking name.
I think I talked about him once on here before, but yeah, I cannot
Yeah.
remember his name, but that is
What
like
movie did you guys say he was based off of?
Silence of the Lambs.
I thought it was also the Saw ones, but I guess I'm
I mean, that's possible. I think it was like that whole genre of movies,
he
like slaughter
used to
type.
chainsaw a lot of the time.
Yeah, that was like basically when that genre of horror movies was starting to come out, was based off of like,
Buffalo Bill, James Gunn.
that's what it is.
Oh. Type what are the Saw movies based off of? Because that's what I was thinking of.
Ted Bundy.
Mm,
I don't think it was him.
it definitely wasn't Ted Bundy. Guy who tried to make human skin suits.
H.H. Holmes.
No.
H.H. Holmes. Isn't that an author?
Oh, sorry, not Saw. Fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, Texas
What is wrong
Chainsaw
with
Massacre.
me?
That's why I was like, I don't think it was Saw.
I'm just thinking of a chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Yeah, no, you're right.
This
It was
is the guy.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein.
Yes.
That's what it is. Because when you
Ed
said
Gein.
Ed Kemper, I was like, is that the same guy? I don't think so. Gein.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry about that.
I
Yeah.
just have to find my article.
I like Ed Gein.
Okay, so
Who's
the letter
yours?
Is I don't know. Maybe the Green River Killer or somebody.
My mom knew one of the victims.
Yeah, horrifying.
My mom's husband worked with a woman whose mom got raped by the Golden State rapist.
Oh my god, he's not one
Dude,
of my
that
favorites.
was another
but
one that's fucking
Yeah.
horrendous if you learn about it. Anyway, sorry.
So what? The letter's K, and our topic is killers.
Killers.
More specifically, serial killers, but you know.
we love killers.
Nice. No, we
don't.
S
Sorry.
versus-
We
love-
don't. Okay, so here's the thing: is we
versus
don't
K.
do, but for some reason, my brain craves trauma from other people,
Yeah, I love it.
and I'd like to watch things about it, learn
Ready?
about it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, shut up then.
No, you know me.
Okay, so there's some good news for anyone who's scared of serial killers. They're on a decline. overall
Woo.
since the 1980s. So we're good. That there was almost 770 that we know of operating in the U.S. during the 80s.
Holy fuck.
That dropped in the 1990s and 2000s, and by 2016, there had only been about 100 in the decade prior. So
Wow.
and like 2006
only, like,
to 2016.
2 per state.
Yeah.
As soon as they figured out DNA, it was fucking over.
So, but don't worry too much because there's still some around, and I'm gonna tell you about them.
There was one in Portland a while ago.
I don't think that was actually though. Remember?
Well, they said it might be.
No,
Yeah.
they
Did they
charged
confirm
someone
it?
with it.
They
and
confirmed
They
it,
linked
and then
3.
canceled
Oh.
it, and then they maybe confirmed
Recently,
it
they
again.
confirmed it again. They arrested someone.
Scary. Okay.
But they
So-
I know there were a lot more than 3, and they only linked him to 3 of them.
That's
These are the serial killers who are still working or who have died since they've been working and never got caught.
okay.
So the first one is the I-70 killer. Between April 8th and May 7th, 1962, 6
Oh my
people were
God.
shot on a long stretch of the I-70. The deaths occurred between Terre Haute, Indiana, and Wichita, Kansas. There were striking similarities between the women, 5 women, and police believe that there may have been a 6th. All were brunette. All were employees at the stores just off the highway.
Yeah, there's a lot of highway killers because it's pretty easy.
Yeah, there was no sexual assault, no major thefts, and witnesses were able to give a basic description of the man seen entering the stores before the murders. So, what a dude.
What a dude. What
He's
a guy.
still around, don't you worry. But
What a
it's been
man,
about...
what a man,
Where
what a
is
man.
I-70? Did it say
It's Kansas.
Kansas? Okay. Well, we'll still kill her.
So
Also, that was
he hasn't
between my
been active
birthday.
in a while, but he's there. He never got caught.
That was between Dev and I's birthday, by the way.
Cool.
Woo!
Then we have the Eastbound Strangler.
Ooh.
On November 20th of 2006, 2 women were out on a walk when they made a grisly discovery. The bodies of 4 women had been neatly discarded behind the Golden Key Motel in the suburb of Atlantic City. The women were fully clothed, except for their shoes and socks, and had been positioned face down in a line behind the motel. Their killer is unidentified but goes by the name of the Eastbound Strangler. Whatever happened had to happen quickly, according to the Toronto Sun, because they had been missing about a month before the bodies were discovered.
What the fuck?
There
That's-
was no definite shortage of suspects. One by one, however, they were cleared of the murders until ultimately there were no more. An appeal for information on the 4 murders was reissued on the last days of 2021, which Chief of County Investigators Bruce Shields saying 15 years later, and we have not made an arrest for these homicides, but they're always looking. We're always working and re-examining information. We haven't stopped and we won't stop. There's a $25,000 reward for any information.
Can't stop, won't stop, kick wop. Sorry, you said that and I had... That's terrifying.
I really think being strangled would be one of the worst ways
Honestly,
to
yeah.
get serial killed.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I like being choked, not like that.
It's that... I feel like that's such a personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Okay, next one is the West Mesa murders. The Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was that, but I was like,
It's
it really
spelled so
isn't
weird,
spelled like
yeah.
that. Okay, the Albuquerque Journal calls Central Avenue a high crime area and adds that's where it all started way back in 2001. There were women starting to go missing more often than usual, and that in itself is a horrible, depressing statement to have made. Almost a decade later, in 2009, a woman who had went for a walk came across a human bone, and it ended up being part of a crime scene on a scale that no one could have imagined. These victims were all victims of the so-called West Mesa bone collector.
Damn,
And
what a
weren't
name.
identified for
Jesus.
another 11 years. Ultimately, 11 women and 1 unborn child were found and identified. Their life stories were varied. while many had connections to the drug and sex trade, and others did not.
Oh
Sylvian Edwards was just 15 years old when she had disappeared, and 22 Michelle Vlades, who was also pregnant, she was killed and buried in the New Mexico desert. Although hundreds of people we interviewed and suspects were investigated, the ID of West Mesa bone collector remains a mystery. The investigation is ongoing, and there's a $100,000 reward being offered for anyone who has any information about the killer.
Oh my
Damn.
God. There
That's
was this
crazy.
one killer that he killed like a whole family, and I think the one, it was like a boy and a girl, and then the mom and father, and the mom was pregnant, and he took the baby out of her after he killed her, and then also the baby was alive when he cut it out because it took a breath, and then he killed the baby and like dismembered the baby.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? That's insane. Okay.
You may have heard of this one. This one's a little more talked about.
Okay.
The Long Island serial killer.
I have heard of this one.
It was late 2010 that 4 bodies were recovered in a desolate stretch of beach and coast of Long Island. And it wasn't until the next spring that law enforcement had recovered 6 more bodies and went to make a public statement announcing the murderers were all the single work of a serial killer. The so-called Long Island serial killer case has remained a dead end. And according to Rolling Stone, some have placed the blame squarely on the Suffolk County Police Department. Reporters have rumored that corruption have come up amid the department's failure to bring the killer to justice, and some suggest that it went unsolved because higher ups in the police department didn't want the truth to come to light. Later in 2021, near the anniversary of the discovery of the remains of one of the victims, Shannon Gilbert, and Eyewitness News sat down with Ray Tierney, the new district attorney of Suffolk County. He made it clear that he was not only keeping the case open, but that he would be reconducting interviews and examining evidence, including the claims of corruption. In July 2023, a man matching the profile put together more than a decade earlier was arrested and eventually charged for the 4 murders. Rex Heuermann's DNA was also found on the bodies, along with incriminating internet search history related to the murders. He has pled not guilty. This remains a developing story.
Damn.
I'd only heard about that because they did talk about it on SVU. But I didn't know that they caught someone.
They caught someone, and then somebody in the department. His search history was kind of fucky. All right, the Chicago Strangler. Back in 2019, the Chicago Tribune reported that police were assigning a designated task force to investigate the theory that there was a serial killer stalking the city. For many, the investigation was long overdue. It came more than a year after the news of an outlet had run another story connecting the deaths of at least 75 women who had been killed, all via suffocation and strangulation.
Oh my
Between
God.
2001 and 2017. The Tribune's initial story ran in 2018, and even law enforcement balked at the idea of a serial killer. 4 more women turned up dead in the same manner. At the time, the police were still refusing to say there was a serial killer at work in Chicago, but ultimately did admit that that was a distinct possibility. While they claimed that there was little concrete evidence to connect the victims, the Tribune reported that others had been seen, a very clear link. Most victims were black women. Fast forward to late 2020-21, and that's when a 3-part docuseries called The Hunt for the Chicago Strangler started on Discovery. At this time of the show's debut, Chicago police were still saying nothing had been confirmed or denied to the existence of a serial killer.
bitch.
At the same time, PBS says activists were demanding answers. Director Jennifer Anderson told them, "I think these women are not just a name or a spreadsheet in a police file. They had real lives and were missing something because they're not here. They deserve justice." That's so many.
There's not. We can't confirm. Bitch.
More than 74.
More than 70.
In the same way, mostly black women.
Are you joking?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bitch.
They just don't want a scandal on their
Yeah, you
hands.
just, maybe they just didn't want to try. They were like,
Ooh, The Killing Fields. Sorry, I'm spying.
Stop
No,
spying.
yeah, I tried watching that on Netflix and then we got rid of our service, so I didn't
Stop
get to
spying.
watch it.
We're not there yet.
I tried to watch it and I couldn't get into it.
Okay, next.
Spying.
Little Rock's serial stabber.
Serial
Sounds so
stabber?
cute,
That sounds
though.
so adorable. What
Little
the
Rock
fuck?
serial stabber.
If there's anything more
Sorry, that's
terrifying
not
That's
funny.
not,
than
it's
a
not
serial
cute.
killer with a type, it's a serial killer who chooses victims randomly.
Ooh, yeah, that is.
Yeah, sorry, that's not funny.
At
It's a comedy podcast. Shut up.
the time of the statement, there had been 4 attacks and 3 had been fatal. They all had taken place within the early hours of the morning, and
What the fuck?
KATV Little Rock reported that the first victim was 64-year-old Larry McChristian,
What the fuck?
was killed August 2020.
Fucking
The second
grandpa?
victim was 62-year-old Jeff Welch, and attacked about a month later. The killer fell silent for a bit until stabbing a 43-year-old woman 15 times on April 11th, 2021.
Someone does not like middle age.
She survived, but the following day, 40-year-old Marilyn Franklin was attacked and killed. Law enforcement issued an appeal for any witness or surveillance camera footage that might have caught the suspects or the attack. By the end of April, they posted the footage on their YouTube channel. The footage was dark, grainy, grave, no identifying marks, and in spite, a $20,000 reward promised to anyone who could give them information on the suspect's apprehension. He remained at large.
Damn.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, last one I'm gonna do is the Killing Fields, Texas.
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 Texas. There is a
Texas.
documentary on Netflix.
Hyde Verrera Fye went missing in 1983. Heidi, I'm sorry, I said Hyde. And her remains turned up a few months later in an area of Texas known ominously as the Killing Fields.
Nice.
A little less than 2 years later, the remains of 16-year-old Laura Miller were found not far from where Fye had been left, and during the investigation, a third body was found. She was known as Jane Doe until they finally identified her in 2019. Her name was Audrey Lee Cook. A fourth body discovered in 1991 and known as Janet Doe until she was too identified in 2019 was Donna Gosselin Purdom. According to the FBI, there were no connections between the victims and no eyewitnesses had come forward to shed light on what happened to the women in their last moments. The Washington Post says that there's plenty of suspects and even false confessions, but the investigation has stalled completely due to the discovery of the fourth victim and their identities. While 4 families have spent years wanting to know what happened in those Texas fields, with the identification of the 2 final victims, law enforcement has once again appealed to the public, saying anything anyone is in the public knows, no matter how small they think it is, we really want them to come forward because it may be very significant to us.
Damn. Hide.
I had something and it went away.
And there's more. That is just the ones I read.
No, yeah, I saw
No,
you
I
had a lot more in that
literally
article.
had a thought and it fucking flew out of my brain.
Oh, I really
A lot
wanted
of
to
these
hear
people
it.
haven't killed like super recently though, but like 2020.
But the fact that they're still like
Not locked up.
not in prison is not cool. Also, the fact that there was
Well, they
one
could be in prison.
Oh, that's true.
for
That's
something
true.
else.
That could be
Yeah.
why they
And that's
haven't,
why they're not kill.
Yeah.
or they died.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the unknown is also what's scary.
And there's ones that we don't even know are serial killers.
True. You know what I always find fascinating is the people that knew the killer, and they like interview in the documentaries of like what they were like, and they're
Yeah.
always like, they were so nice and normal, and that's what's scary is like they're good at it. Literally, you
could be a serial killer.
Dude could be a serial killer.
Yeah, it's usually not the people that you look at on the street where you're like creeped out by them. They're just
Like the likelihood of that happening is
it's
significantly
usually
lower.
the ones that fit right in.
It's usually the charming ones.
That
Charming.
too. That was Ted Bundy's thing. Is he was like good looking, which I didn't think he was as handsome as people thought he was, but
For the time period.
for the time, I guess, yeah. When they made the documentary, did you watch the documentary of Ted or the
Ted Bundy tapes?
yeah.
not the documentary. It was like the
Zac Efron
adaptation.
show. Yeah.
And Zac Efron, oh my god, he did so good.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh my god, it was so good. But yeah, I don't know. I would have so much anxiety hiding everything. Like if I do something bad, I have so much anxiety I'm gonna get in trouble. So like I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine doing that because it's taking
Someone
else's life from them. But also like just like holding that in. It's so
Devin's
fucking
going
creepy.
to sleep.
Devin, it hasn't been 2 hours. You promised me 2 hours. You promised me 2 hours, and it has only been like an hour. And
No.
yes.
I've been out of my bed for more than 2 hours.
What? That is not what you said. Are you the government?
What does that mean?
You said
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
You should have gotten a sandwich.
I did.
She did. She definitely had a sandwich.
Yeah, it was good. Actually,
Can
it really
somebody
wasn't.
be
but-
our chauffeur?
If we get rich and famous, we'll have a chauffeur.
She meant to say when.
Oh, when we're rich and famous, we'll be able to do that.
It's never gonna happen, bro.
I just feel like if I push it into existence already, it's going to absolutely get taken from me for sure.
For sure, maybe. For sure, not.
for sure gonna.
Okay. Anyway.
But that's my
I
anxiety.
liked your topic.
Topic.
I liked your topic. We went
Wee.
Sunday. We went garage sailing, all three of
Like
us.
a rock star.
And I told Jade that it was her topic, and she goes, "I'm not coming."
I'm not.
She's
not
like,
coming.
I'm not coming to the podcast. I'm not doing the podcast. I'm sick that day.
L. So next week is L, and it's a group.
It's a group topic for L.
Laughs.
Losers.
Oh my god.
Which is
Lame
most
ass.
people we think are losers.
Did I tell you guys that my hot tub gave me pimples?
Yeah.
I have a big ass fucking hot tub rash.
Hot tub.
Yummy.
They're literally all over my fucking body.
Yum.
And they're itchy as fuck.
Mm.
And I have to take an antibiotic.
Mm.
And I'm gonna get a yeast infection. And,
And you need to dump out your hot tub
And I need to dump out my hot tub and redo it.
because it has bacteria in it.
Yeah, from the freaking me.
From the freaking me.
The chemicals weren't right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Does anyone wanna plug us? Who wants
And
to
this
plug
has
it?
been Snacking on Joshua.
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Instagram.com, YouTube.com, TikTok.com. Dev for you, Kaylee for you, Jade for you. Underscores 2 U's and an extra underscore on Jade's. And also dot chaos.
That was
Okay, Kaylee, would
terrible.
you
I
like to plug
did
us?
pretty good.
I'm just gonna do it. Hey guys. Hey. Make sure you check out our merch shop on our Etsy page.
Oh, we
it's
have an
linked
Etsy.
in our description. It's linked in our bios on our social medias in it is linked on the screen.
Okay, Kaylee, you're not gonna like this. We should probably start selling our socks on Etsy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Socks on Etsy. Also, make sure that you go to our YouTube and our Instagram and you smash those subscribe and follow buttons at Functional Chaos Podcast. Make sure you go to TikTok and you follow us on TikTok at functional.chaos.podcast. And follow our individual Instagrams at Kaylee_4_you, at Jade _4_you_ and at Dev_4_you with 2 U's. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. And this is Functional Chaos. Bye.
See you later, guys.
Devin, would you wake the fuck up?
You still have to take me to the
I
vape store.
know.